So Wuthering Waves is now out, and we already have people calling it a Genshin clone? Come on, I mean, I get it, big world, like gacha banners, flashy combos, anime vibes, I get it, check. But, what if this isn't a clone? What if this is something completely different? It's darker, it's way more personal, because, Wuthering Waves isn't just about exploring a world, it's about waking up in one that's already broken. I mean, you play as a character named Rover, a wanderer with no memory, no name, and no idea why the world is shattered. And that word echo, I mean, you keep seeing it over and over again because it's more than world bending. It's world bending. You're freaking the avatar, right? It's the heart of the game. So here's what makes Wuthering Waves actually different and why the story could, hook you harder than you think. This is what the Echo system changes for the gameplay. I'm gonna tell you guys a few tips for all those new players out there, and by the end of this video you'll know if Wuthering Waves is worth your time or if it's just another trash gacha game. Okay, now when you start Wuthering Waves, you'll kind of start in silence, in ruins. It'll be kind of quiet. You wake up in Solaris 3, a post-apocalyptic world wrecked by an event called the Lament. Cities are vanished, people are mutated, and monsters, the Taket discords, and they all still roam the land. You're not just exploring, you're trying to remember, understand, heal. Rover isn't just a silent avatar, right? They question things, they react. You build bonds with resonators. So these are characters with their own traumas and regrets. And the whole thing is told through anime style cutscenes. And I'm gonna tell you, these anime style cutscenes are freaking sick, right? They're not just static, it feels alive. Now, here's where it feels really different compared to other anime games, right? Instead of grinding XP or farming mats like Fortnite, right? You absorb echoes from fallen monsters. So these aren't just stat boosts, okay? They give you actual combat abilities, even temporary creature forms. It's like equipping a mini boss as a weapon. You can swap, evolve, and combo these echoes to build your identity in combat. And it makes the game feel really fresh, and the combat in real time is amazing, right? You can parry, you can dodge, you can cancel, you can chain aerials. I mean, some of the characters are fast and fluid, and then there's others that kind of hit slow, but they hit hard, right? So there's a lot of strategy that you can do. And if you learn the timing and synergy, I mean, you basically can juggle enemies like it's freaking Super Smash Bros, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, exploration is where Wuthering Waves really shines, right? You have no stamina bar anymore. You can climb anything, glide, sprint, scale different cliffs, all from the start, right? There's lore literally everywhere. There's ruins, towers, terminal, right? It's a crazy game where you can discover and just have fun. Now, if you're just starting out, I'm gonna tell you guys some quick tips basically to get you guys started. So make sure you guys pay attention during this part, because this is important if you're just starting the game. So take notes and pay attention, right? First of all, you want to use low cost echoes early, right? They upgrade easier and they let you test out different builds. Rover's echo tree is great for beginners. I mean, it teaches you rhythm without punishing mistakes. So I highly suggest that. And you don't need to re-roll. Verena and I call her Baizi, two of the base SSRs are pretty good, right? They're incredibly viable. They'll get you through early game. And let's talk about the element synergy, right? It actually matters, right? So you want to pair characters like Glacio and Electro, or Arrow and Fusion for bigger combo damage, right? It actually matters, the elemental synergy. And another thing that I think everyone knows is, right, you always want to save your premium currency, because you don't want to blow it all in the first banner you see, because in the future, just like a lot of gacha games, the better units will eventually come. And let me just tell you this, you want to explore everything, because side quests, hidden lore, the puzzles, they all reward you with XP, gear, and sometimes even new echoes. Now, look, I'm gonna be honest, Wuthering Waves isn't perfect, but it's ambitious, and it takes risk, and it tells a story that actually wants you to feel something. If you want a gacha RPG that respects your time and rewards your curiosity and gives you a world that feels worth exploring, yeah, Wuthering Waves might be it. But you guys tell me, what do you think? Have you bought the game yet? Are you waiting to see how it holds up, the reviews? You guys drop your thoughts in the comments, and then also let me know, who your favorite resonator is so far. And I'll see you guys in the next one.